I'm David Gian. I'm the Business Development Manager for the East Hemisphere for the MFL Robotics Service Line for Intero Integrity. So specific to the Transportation, Oil and Gas Conference, the TOGC, we're a large company and we have 4 verticals: inspection services, environmental services, pipeline management, and industrial services. But specific for this conference, we are focusing more on the inspection services for unpickable liquid or natural gas lines. We have 2 different technologies. We have ultrasonic technology that we use to inspect unpickable liquid lines, and we have a robotic crawler which utilizes MFL technology that focuses on out-of-service or natural gas pipelines. We've been a part of the TOGC for 3 years now. This is our 3rd Congress with the BGS group. And we find that the audience is very key for us because it's a limited, I think it's a limited invite for both the exhibitors and the delegates. So the people that we speak to are really key for what we need to do for our services. I mean, one of the biggest advantages to being a part of one of these events with the BGS group is you have a different approach to how you invite the customers and how you interact with both the principals who are exhibiting and the people who are coming as just visitors. And that's very powerful for us because there's a lot more dialogue and a lot more interaction than at other conferences where you're hoping to gather somebody and maybe have a conversation. We really have a lot of key conversations here. I don't know if it's interesting, but everybody's talking about hydrogen transition. Everybody's talking about decarbonization and carbon capture and all of these things, and they're all really good buzzwords. But the conversations that I hear in the rooms are very similar to the conversations that we heard a couple years ago. And it seems like from an industry perspective, everybody knows we need to do something and they have ideas, but it's very rare where you have a paper, you have a presenter that's actually progressed in the discussion phase. So there was 1 or 2 of the presenters here this week that have started down that process and have maybe done a pilot project. But in the end, I think the industry as a whole is still kind of stagnant and waiting for some kind of maybe first adopter to move everything forward. The engagement from the audience at these events is really high level. The application that we've used for this conference, the BGS application, is very helpful for targeting people and being able to recognize who you want to speak to ahead of time and plan those conversations. So the level of engagement at this conference is significantly more impactful for us and what we're trying to do versus some of the other conferences that we go to. And I think that's the approach that the BGS group put, and that's what we really appreciate with this kind of partnership.